Hi, welcome back. What I'm doing is I'm making little lines here for the beard. I go at an angle and then I come back and go the other way. You can do this with a parting tool also if you like. I like doing it with a knife. That's just my preference, you know, in carving. We'll keep going here. We'll just keep putting lines in. And you can take one piece out of the other, you know, just go in different directions and things like that, you know, run one into the other. It works pretty good. There's no right or wrong way of doing it, really. Whatever you feel like doing and how you want to make those lines. This is just the way I do it. Doesn't mean it's always right. You know, everybody has a different style, which is fine. And I had about sharpening tools on my blog, and I told people there, you know, if you don't know how to sharpen, it's very important that you learn how to sharpen as a carver. It will keep you happier as a carver, and it make it less stressful and everything else to be able to do this craft without a lot of dull knives. Make it not so much fun, that's for sure. You just want to make sure that you know how to do it. And like I said in the blog, not everybody has the same style to carve. They don't have the same style to sharpen either. Everybody has a different method, or, you know, and for me even, I find one thing will work for a while for me and I'm really happy with it. And I'll stick with it for a while, and then if somebody comes up with something new to try, I'll give it a try, and if I like that, I'll stick with that for a while. So there's no right or wrong way of doing it. There's a systematic way of doing it, but there is no right or wrong way if you want to finish off a blade a certain way or not. And that's entirely up to you. And that's the beauty of wood carving. There's so many different ways of doing things, and there's no right and wrong way of doing things. The only right and wrong way of doing things is how you hold your knife and how you use your knife control. Then you can pay a very dear consequence if you don't do it correctly. So let me go up here and just shave a little bit of this off to get rid of that ink stuff that I've got to go back and get rid of all those ink things that I got on there before. That's going to be my homework when I get off of here. But I'm just going to finish off this mustache. We'll go down one. I'm actually doing this from the opposite side that I'm normally used to, so bear with me. And so we'll come up this way, and this way, and this way. Okay? I'm gonna go a little further with that beard. I mean, even that mustache. I'm just gonna go down here a little bit deeper. There we go. Alright, so actually we're pretty well done. The only other thing back here on the back of the Santa, I just want to round that off a little bit. That will make it just look a little nicer. I'm not going to peel all this off. You know, I'll get rid of that line, but other than that, I'm not going to spend a lot of time back here. The only other thing I think we have to do is finish off this arm, which is, you know, and what was funny was with the class, I'm going to make sure we have all our equipment together for any class that I do. So if you are a new carver, we're not going to spend half the time sharpening your tools. You're going to have to end up with a new tool that you'll have for a lifetime, because these knives last for years and years if you take care of them. And so it may cost you a little bit more to get started, but once you get started, those tools you can reuse, and the strop you can reuse, and also with the carving glove and the thumb guard. So it's not wasted money. I'm very much into being very conscious of not making it cost more than it has to. You know, even for the patterns or whatever. You know, this is supposed to be a fun hobby, and I want it to be affordable for everyone. So, but it's also important to have good tools and good equipment to work with. It's essential. You know, it's like having you know, it's only as good as the money you pay out, and a lot of the carvers that now make the knives do a very good job of it. So I'm going to have like 5 to 10 of them here that I can resell to you. I'm going to sell it at cost. I'm not going to make any money on it. I'm not in the business of selling tools. Okay, so if I find something that I like, I'm going to go ahead and buy that particular tool, that we're all on the same playing field. Nothing's more frustrating than to start a project and not have the right tools. And I think a lot of times when people try carving, they don't have the right equipment. And then it can become very discouraging to carve. You know, but if they're nice and sharp like you see here, it's a delight. You know, you just pick at this and that, and it can be a lot of fun. So technically, once you get that done, folks, and round that off, round it up, clean it up a little bit. What I mean by cleaning up is taking all your marks off of it and stuff. Then we're going to be ready to paint it, and I'm interested in seeing, because I haven't made one of these before. So this is a brand new design, so we'll take it from there. Okay, we'll be back. Bye-bye.